Welcome to a brand new podcast, and this is the Oracle 19, and my name is Greatness. Music is by Cheap Limousine. You can find him on YouTube, Cheap Limousine. Definitely a nice beat. And you can check out his platform, other platforms that he have through YouTube. And you can just check him out as well. And we also on YouTube, Greatness 19 channel. Like and subscribe to that channel. Pass the message around as well. Pass the message on both of the channels. His channel, Cheap Limousine, and my channel, Greatness 19. You know, pass it. You know, pass it along. Promote. Let the people know. And again, you can shop I should say, there's so many things in my head. You shop on our website, our online shopping mall, www.evolution.com, www.evolutionoflondon.com, where you find a lot of products from furniture, hair accessories, cologne, perfume. Check it out, you see what I'm talking about. Also, our digital products and custom clothing, www.evolutionoflondon.org, O-R-G, www.evolutionoflondon.org, O-R-G. And again, you'll find that we will have our channel, our second channel, as I mentioned, coming soon, dealing with health and wellness. We're just getting that prepared a little bit more. Give you that's coming soon in the month of June, and it's dealing with health and wellness. Also, if you any business inquiries or you want to sponsor on something on this channel, promote your brand, evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. Once again, that's evolutionoflondon, evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. If you want any business or sponsorship inquiries. So just to give you a heads up on that. And support the channel. Support Mr. Will. His fitness, he does fitness consultation, Mr. Will. You can contact him through email, williesfitness99@gmail.com. Once again, that's Willies, WILLYZ, fitness99@gmail.com. If any fitness questions, consultations, just send him an email. He'll also explain his fees, and he can get that set up for you anywhere in the world. So just to give you a heads up as far as that's concerned. Again, we're on all major platforms. You can find us on Anchor.fm, Google Podcasts, Apple, iTunes, and all the major platforms. You can like and subscribe to this podcast through Anchor.fm or other major platforms. Again, definitely like and subscribe to the YouTube channel and the podcast as well. Soon we will have a Patreon account. Well, we do actually, but it will be set up for the public. We're just getting iron and fine little details what we want on account. So that's coming soon. Maybe June or July, not sure. It could be done sooner, but there's so many other things that I'm doing as well outside of the podcast. So that's why I say June, July. So again, there's a lot of things outside of social media that I do. So it is what it is. Now, again, you'll find all of our information in the description box. So again, check out the description box through Anchor.fm or Google Podcasts, Apple. You'll see all our information there as well. So just to give you a heads up on that. Now, today's podcast, today's episode, we're going to talk about bitch men. Yes, I said it. Bitch men. Now, why I'm saying that? Okay, let's buckle up. Now, I find through social media, and I usually don't get into names particularly, but I'm going to mention one name. Kevin Samuels. Now, there's so much controversy about him. And, you know, one thing I don't understand. Actually, two people I'm going to mention. A second person. Ex-basketball player Kwame Brown. Those two. It's going to be my talk, and I'm going to talk around it. You have, this is my opinion. I have no problem with none of those gentlemen. They doing their thing. It is what it is. What I have a problem with is males just talking about these men and just making a big deal about their personal business. What's their personal business is their personal business. You have a lot of bitch men is so concerned about backbiting these men. And then you know what? I'm going to expand on that. This is the problem with a lot of modern day men. And they just act like females. Worrying about, you know, I check social media, and you got men out here that is chirping away at these two gentlemen. And it's silly. When you're a grown man, especially if you're a grown man, you have children. What the F you worried about another man past? You got children. You got responsibilities. Why are you acting like a female? This is my personal opinion, my perspective. Chirping away, worrying about them or worrying about their family, talking about them, talking about their family. These men, the question you have to ask yourself, have these men did anything to you personally? Have they affected your livelihood financially? Have they disrespected your family personally? This is for the males out here that's chirping away, worrying about these men. And this is a lesson for all men. You're a grown man. See, I notice, I'm seeing this more and more. You have grown men, over 35, middle-aged men, and older men, 35 all the way into their 50s. You setting a bad example for the younger men because you acting like a bunch of females. Bees. Personally. What the heck? I use myself as an example, have to worry about a next man. And I'm like, oh, look at his pictures from high school. Look at his pictures. He look at his ex-wife. Look at this. Look at that. Look. He's this. He's that. So what? So what? What would I have to care about a man like Kevin Samuels or what he do? I'm happy. I'm proud of the brother, what he's doing. Regardless, I don't have to agree with all his topics, but this is what men is about. We alphas, supposedly. We don't have to agree on every topic a man is talking about. So what? But the man is doing his thing. Bless him. It's a great thing. Especially a black man. He's setting up an image, a way of life for himself and his own. Celebrate that. Leave it alone. If you don't like him so much, if you're disgusted by him, don't watch his channel. But apparently you must be watching him like a little girl, like a little cheerleader. That be a little cheerleader that he don't want to date. So now you running around, backbiting the man because he don't want you. You acting like a little hoe. Come on, men. Grow up. Grow up. Come on now. Let's. It's time to grow up. Y'all guys got kids, multiple kids. Come on now. We men here. Act like it. You got children that's looking at you. Some of y'all got grown children. And you back and forth worrying about that man, what he does, his history. We all have history. Hell, I have history. If I get in the limelight, I bet I get hoes like y'all guys gonna be talking about me too. But guess what? I don't give a damn, personally. And you know what? Mr. Samuels is doing it right. Just ignoring it. He's a grown man. It's no need to act like a little hoe. It really isn't. Stop being a little hoe. And I have to say that. And then that's why I'm saying, now I'm going to be very clear so you can hear me. You stop being a little hoe. Don't worry about another man and what he does. It's none of your business. This is the problem with modern day society. Modern day society, and especially men, we act like females. This is why we're not respected by our own woman. We're not respected by our own woman because the way we act, the way we carry ourselves. We got to stop it. This is whole behavior. This is whole behavior. It really is. It's time for y'all guys, grown men, to stop with the foolish games, acting like females, and start looking at the reality. That piggybacks with another gentleman, Mr. Brown. This is another grown man. Leave him alone. Let him do his business. He's not bothering nobody. He's certainly not bothering you. That's the problem. We have too many males out here backbiting, worrying about another man. You know, enough is enough. Enough is enough. This is why you have a lot of females really disrespect y'all guys within your own circumference. Because you act worse than them. And you know, sometimes, you know, if the Lord have blessed me or give me power, y'all guys need to be lined up against the wall too. Just like the females, you have women and you got females. Women, I love. Y'all delicious. Got no problem with y'all. But y'all females, I could line you up against the wall. The end. I'll leave it as that. Same thing with y'all males. There's men, got the respect for y'all guys, keep doing what you're doing. But your males, I can line you up against the wall. The end. You figure out the rest. See, this is something within human society. We have to stop. That's why in the Western society it's going down. That's another reason. Because there's men is going mentally going down. When we worry about another man or what he's doing, and you got children, you got enough on your plate. When you got children, you have enough on your plate. You got children, you got business, you got other things to take care of, you got to work. You got enough on your plate to worry about the history of another man. Or you're going to disrespect another man's family and turn it around and twist it around, and it's supposed to be entertainment and joke. Y'all men, y'all males should know better. Y'all come from the streets, a lot of y'all. You know if you was in the streets, there's a different code. If you in the streets talking about another man, that's death. You know that. You know that. But see, being that you know, we get older and we're not from that life anymore, you know, you could figure you could talk that talk because you backed up by, you know, other entities. So you figure you're in safe mode. But there's a thing called karma, natural law. So not to get too heavy and deep, it comes right back. But guys gotta stop. It's retarded. And you guys look bad. And this is why your women look at you in your own circumference in a certain way. They don't respect you. And I can't blame them because you're acting like, first of all, you're dressing like females. You're acting like females. You're talking like females. You're even looking like females. So what you expect the females to do, how you expect them to treat you? Worse than them. With no respect. And you deserve it. Because you act like little hoes. Thank you for listening.